it's Adyel here and welcome back to my channel. Today I am doing a Q&A video, and you guys know I get so excited to do these videos and I don't do them as often as I should, but that means I get to sit down and chill with you guys and catch up and talk, so I am so excited. With that being said, I want to thank everyone who asked me a question on my Instagram. Make sure you follow me if you don't already so that you can participate in the next one. Also, like, comment, and subscribe. You know the drill. But yeah, it's been a minute since I caught up with you guys, so let's just hop right into it. First things first, I want to ask you guys a question. How are you all doing? I want to talk to you guys in the comments. Let me know all the tea. What's been good? What's been popping? What else do you guys want to see from me? I want to know all of it. So yeah, I hope you guys are all doing amazing. Let's see what's tea. What's good? What are y'all asking me these days? Okay, so actually the first one that pops up is, what have you been up to lately? Been here since 2016 and love your videos. Oh, thank you so much. You guys know, whoever's still rocking with me, I love you so much and I appreciate you. You have no idea. So mwah, thank you. But what have I been up to lately? I have been honestly just trying to figure out what's next for me. It is June. We have 6 months left in the year, and yeah, so I've just been trying to reground myself, refocus. As you guys know, I've been on my fitness journey, so that's been another thing that I've been up to lately. And also, I have been doing a lot of content for brands that I don't necessarily post, so I have been kind of creating a business around that, which has been super awesome and super cool. If you guys want to learn more about that, I definitely would love to share my experiences with you guys. So yeah, kind of doing a lot of production and video editing and stuff like that, and figuring out what I kind of want next for myself. So thank you, babe, and that leads me into the next question, which is any projects coming up. As you guys know, I feel like in the past year or two, my channel's health, I guess, or well-being has kind of gone downhill. I feel like I am so shadow banned at this point, and it's been, you know, a conversation that I've had on my channel a lot. I feel like ever since I went to college, honestly, and stopped being consistent. If you guys remember, especially if you've been here since 2016 also, or even earlier than that, then you know I used to post 3 times a week. So I feel like that really impacted my channel and just the way the algorithm sees my channel, because once I went to college, I honestly stopped that. There was times where I took 2 weeks off, and yeah, ever since then it's just been a struggle. And I'm not gonna say that I'm sitting here and giving up, but I know a lot of you have recommended to me in the past few years to actually start a new channel, so that is something that I'm working on. And actually, I'm going to go ahead and link that channel down below so you guys can go ahead and subscribe. I'm still gonna post on this channel. I'm not gonna give up on it. I just want to migrate my content over to another channel and see if that makes a difference, where I'm actually posting consistently, following different algorithm stuff, and just marketing it a little bit better. And I want to completely evolve my content a little bit, so I'm so excited. I'm gonna repost kind of like my best videos in my opinion to that channel as I'm starting to gear up and film for the new channel, but I want to fully dive into a lot more girl talk videos, a lot more advice, fun stuff, bringing my friends on. And yeah, I kind of want to do like controversial videos also, like for example, why you're still single, like titles like that. So yeah, that's a project I'm working on aside from building my personal business with working with brands and stuff. But yeah, and then I also have to finally just commit myself to TikTok, Reels, all that kind of stuff. So I'm also going to be heavily working on this summer, trying to elevate my fashion and beauty content on there, and just falling back in love with content creation. So I'm glad you guys asked that, because that's something I've been wanting to touch on, so thank you. Next, we're kind of switching off biggest fear in life. So I feel like my biggest fear in life would be to look back and just have regrets, and I feel like I already have started doing that, for example, with not posting consistent in college, looking back and having that regret. And I just want to live my life moving forward with no regrets and just being proud and not holding back. You know, whatever I want to do in this lifetime, it's mine, really embodying more of a positive manifestation kind of negative attitude. So yeah, I would say that's definitely a fear, is looking back and wishing that I did life differently, you know what I mean? And also another fear, this one's kind of like morbid, so I'm sorry, but I feel like it's a general fear for a lot of people, and I think it's just the fear of getting older. And I think also this fear has come from, I'm really close to Sunny's grandma and we talk a lot, and hearing her stories and hearing, you know, as you get older, you know, everyone close to you ends up passing away and stuff like that. So that's like a fear, is like just knowing that life is so short, and not necessarily being afraid of like myself something happening to me, but like my family members, and also knowing that I'm so far away. That's like another fear, but it is also so unhealthy to live in fear, so I try not to so much. But since you brought it up, I would definitely say that's it. Are you introverted or extroverted? So I feel like people would think from my YouTube and my social media that I'm extroverted, and for a long time I feel like I was, but I feel like I'm a big introvert at heart. I don't know if like COVID is what also sparked that, but I have just realized that I love being in my solitude, and I've known this for a while, but especially I feel like when I turned 21, I was super like party every weekend, and like I don't know, that's just like so not me now. Like I feel like going to the club is just not fun for me anymore. So I would say I'm kind of in the middle, or I'm selectively extroverted, if that makes sense. Like I'm not super introvert, but I'm not super extrovert, kind of like happy medium, but more on the introverted side lately. What do you have planned for the second half of 2023? Okay, so this is crazy. I need 2023 to slow down, first of all, but some big things coming up in the second half of 2023. First of all, at the end of it, I turned 25, so that isn't something that I'm trying to like resonate with and just sit with and soak with, and I'm just like, wow, okay, you're gonna be 25, girl. So I do want to plan like a trip for myself. I feel like I haven't gone on a tropical vacation in a while, and I'm really craving that. So I'm not sure where. Someone also asked me actually dream destinations, so I have like a few. I would say Bali, Tokyo, etc. I feel like I'm not there yet for like my 25th in 6 months though. So yeah, and I've never been to Europe. I want to do all the things, Fiji, Bora Bora, etc. But I feel like for my 25th, I'm kind of looking at maybe like Aruba or Dominican Republic, Puerto Rico, maybe Hawaii again. I don't know, but I definitely want to go all out. It's a big birthday year to celebrate. I feel like 25 and then 30, which 5 years to 30 sounds crazy, but anyways, yeah. And then I also have some trips back home that I'm excited about. What else for the second half of 2023? It'll be Sunny and I's 3-year anniversary, so we're planning that as well. What has been your biggest realization lately? You guys asked some good questions. First of all, probably like how short life is, and also I was at Sunny's sister's graduation for high school, and I realized, wow, I graduated 7 years ago, right? 18? No, sorry, 6 years. 6 years, sorry. So that was a crazy realization, to be like, I'm getting older and life just goes on. Life moves by so fast. I was having this conversation with some friends the other day, and one second you're 18 and you think like, oh my god, I have so much life to live, so much time. And you do, it's so true. And I know I'm only 24 and I'm speaking like I'm 60, but still, like, just the way years fly by, I think that's been a big realization. And also like the realization of I'm not a child anymore, and like having all those childhood memories and almost being sad and just wanting to be more like fulfilled in life, I guess. When are you moving out? So this has been something I've been thinking about for a long time. And that kind of leads me into my self-confliction of whether I want to stay in California or not. Honestly, one of my biggest goals for my 20s and just my life in general is to own property, or a property at least, a home that I can completely call mine. And that is extremely difficult to do in California if you're not making so much money, especially right now with the market and everything. So that's been something I've been highly considering. Yes, I do want to move out. I miss being independent. If I'm being honest, I would move out tomorrow if I could. And that's just because me personally, I love just having my own space and I miss my apartment and being able to have more space. And I'm always looking, but I'm always going through that battle of wasting $2,300 plus on an apartment versus owning something. So that's a big thing. And also just not knowing if I want to do that in California. There's other states that I feel like I can even rent an apartment and still be saving a lot of money towards a property. And so I'm just like weighing my options right now, but I'm in no rush. I would love to be able to move by the beginning of next year, hopefully, manifesting, but we will see where life takes me. Are you wanting to get engaged soon? Damn, y'all want to know, huh? So honestly, I'm in no rush, and I feel like I've talked about these things with my boyfriend, and we're both kind of on the same page of we don't want to get engaged if we're not in our own place and like there not being any rush to anything. I know I also got questions about like kids and marriage and stuff like that, so I feel like this question kind of answers all of that. Is literally no rush. I feel like I'm just realizing that there's just not a timeline. I feel like when I was little I was like, okay, by 26 I'm gonna be married and have kids, and it's just like, whoa, that's like too fast, that's too soon for me. So I don't know, I'm just gonna go with the flow. Well, to answer your question, I don't want to get engaged anytime soon. Maybe I would say the next like 2 to 3 years. But yeah, I just want to focus on career mostly and getting my life together. And yeah, I feel like times have changed so much from when our parents were our age. Sometimes I find myself like comparing like, well, they were 27 or 28, so maybe that's when I should, but it's like there's no rush. So God's plan, literally. Why are you not that consistent anymore? So I feel like I kind of touched on that a little bit, but also the main reason was almost feeling like, I don't like to say this, but I guess feeling like a failure because of the algorithms failing me and my numbers plummeting and stuff like that. I've had this battle with myself of like, my career was pretty much starting to be established by the time I was only 15 years old. So I do a lot of comparing between then and now. So I think that's honestly the main reason that I got bummed out, because even when I spend the most time on my content and work really hard, I feel like no matter what, I won't get rewarded because of the circumstance I'm in, which is why new channel coming soon. But also in line with that, I kind of lost passion for a while, but we are working on changing that. Would you or do you want to get a 9-to-5 again? I don't want to, so that's like main answer. But would I? I feel like if I found something that was fitting, remote, which is kind of hardish to do, gave me a little bit more flexibility, I feel like I would do a contract job, which is pretty much what I do now for other brands and stuff, on a month-to-month basis. But I would love to do like social media management for brands that's kind of more contracted. I just don't like the idea of being confined to 9-to-5, Monday through Friday. I have to be somewhere. I have to have certain things every single day. I have to turn down opportunities. I don't like that. So if I had something where it was like on a task basis of like, okay, this week I need these 10 things done, I would consider it. But when it comes to like a strict 9-to-5, I hesitate. And sometimes I'm always having that battle of, well, girl, you got your degree, you can find a really high paying job if you really work towards it. But I don't know, we'll just see. I'm just vibing right now, seeing what life brings, honestly. What is your favorite and least favorite part about living outside of LA? Well, my least favorite is the traffic and the time it takes to get to LA, first of all. I think being so far kind of sucks sometimes when I realize, wow, I could honestly, if I was still at my apartment, leave 20 minutes before I have to get somewhere. But then you have the con of the high rent. So yeah, but my favorite part I think would be just the quietness. Sometimes when I go back to LA, I'm like, whoa, like this is just a lot, like a lot's going on. It's also a little bit cleaner and just a little bit more peaceful, I guess. Could you see yourself living in New York now? Sometimes I consider like moving to the city for a year, but I don't know. I could see myself living in other states before I could New York. What's your favorite workout day at the gym? I would say back day. Weirdly, I really like it, probably because it's super easy for me and I get out fast. Don't get me wrong, I love a good glute day, like the feeling after the glute day. I'm like, yes, and then the progress you see. But physically, like glute days and leg days, I dread. So I can't even say they're my favorite, honestly. Homemade coffee or coffee out? I would say homemade coffee, but I've been realizing when I do get coffee out, I really love coffee from local shops. And also the shops that have the really nice espresso machine where they crush their own beans and stuff. Delicious. I also love a good lavender iced latte recently. Dang, there's like a few more I want to answer, but this video is kind of long. Okay, whatever. We'll just answer that. What's the biggest inner battle you have with yourself? Wow, getting deep. I would say probably like the overthinking about like not being consistent and stuff, which I kind of touched on. But also, I don't know if this is just me being a Capricorn or what it is, but I honestly, like the past 2 years, feel like I've been so MIA and distant from friends and like going out and stuff. And I feel like I always have a battle between wanting to go out and have fun. Well, actually, I honestly don't have any desire to go out and have fun. That's the problem. But I feel like I should because I'm young and I should be living life. But then I'm like, I don't have everything together that I want together. So I feel like I shouldn't be going out unless I do. So that's been a huge mental battle of like, I don't know. And then I'll go out and then I'll have a mental breakdown when I come home. Like I shouldn't have gone out. I have so much things to do. I'm not where I want to be yet. Like, and yeah, I don't know if I'm crazy or I'm just a workaholic. Okay, we'll do 2 more. What time do you wake up and go to bed? So lately I've been going to bed around 2 a.m. and waking up around 10:30 a.m., which I definitely want to change. My goal wake up time is 8 a.m. and be in bed by 12 a.m. and then slowly go to 11. So I gotta work on it, just slowly push back the hour that I go to bed and hopefully we'll be all good. Guys, I got a new duvet cover on, but it came in and you know when it doesn't smell pleasant? Yeah, that was going on. So and the last question I'm gonna answer is, what's your favorite brand collab to date? Wow. First of all, I feel so blessed to have worked with brands for almost like 10 years now. So there's like so many that are running through my head. I feel like I can say the dream brand that I literally like screamed and jumped for joy when I got reached out to was MAC Cosmetics. Yeah, so that honestly might be my favorite one. Also, back in the day, I don't know if any of you remember when Kylie had like a website. She posted me on the website and on the Kylie Cosmetics app. That was insane. But yeah, I honestly love all the brands I work with. I wouldn't work with them or show them to you guys if I didn't love them. But yeah, I really hope you guys enjoyed today's Q&A. I will try my best not to wait 6 months before doing another one. But thank you guys so much for watching. I can't wait to chat together in the comments and read how all of you are doing. Let me know what your favorite question I answered was, or if you relate to anything. But yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching. I love you all so much and I cannot wait to see you guys in the next video. Bye, everyone.